Welcome to Weekend Warriors.
Hopefully.
Greg has just told me.
Decontamination
Hi.
chamber
Oh, that's really loud.
initiated.
Wow, hi. Greg just told me that he's was having some existential dread last night while he was trying to sleep.
Yeah.
I get it.
I would say it's like every couple of months. I'm just happen to be awake at the wrong time, and the brain starts treading water. And then you're like, what is any of this?
Dude, I think those...
I fell asleep. This isn't helping. This is not helping.
Is this not the game we should be playing right now? What? Did I get him? Total protonic reversal? Question is, should I descend or ascend? I guess we're ascending. Yeah, I hear you, man. I think that those moments are indicative of that. Like, we need to think. I think that's just shit that we have to
oh my gosh,
work out. But we don't get a chance to because we're so fucking distracted all the time.
Yeah.
There's always some stimuli from media going on, and I know I sound like an old person right now, but it's true.
It's very true.
It's so true. That's where he went? Wow.
There's so much to work through, and it didn't help that, you know, they say limit screen time before bed, Brett.
Yeah.
And it didn't help that I did the opposite of that and watched Cop Car for the first time. I thought it was a freaking comedy. This is outrageous.
What the fuck is Cop Car?
So, I'm not going to remember the director's name, but it is the festival movie that put him on the map, and if I'm remembering correctly, got him Spider-Man: Homecoming, which he crushed, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
I think it was the same director, and it's the festival movie that everybody was like, that was quite a bit of buzz over. I should have prepared the details better, but I was going to talk about it. But the film is good. It stars our man Kevin Bacon.
Oh, love some bacon.
Personal friend of the two of us.
Yeah.
And in fantasy, not in reality, yeah. And so he does a phenomenal job. But the film, I had sort of heard it talked about as a comedy, or maybe I assumed because of the inane title that it was a comedy. Not a comedy. Not a comedy.
What is it?
So I like to know nothing about movies before I go into them, which occasionally backfires, as it did for me last night. And I had assumed based on the title that it was about a couple of dopes that steal a cop car. And it is. But the dopes are like 10 years old. And what ensues is like a bloody dangerous thriller.
Oh, yo, that's the doc. He's teleporting out. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
He's trying to bump. Oh, and he sent a guy just in case.
Did you hear him? He was like, stop him. Welcome to your doom. Oh, for real? You okay. Hold on.
What's that the intro to?
Shit. Hold on. Yo, where is my grenade? You don't remember Welcome to Your Doom?
Castlevania or something?
Nah, you're close. It's like same-ish era. Welcome to your doom. And then that's Altered Beast.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so it's about these 10-year-olds.
Yeah, I'm doing a big advertisement for Cop Car. It's free on Netflix, everyone. Watch it, but watch it knowing that it's not a light-toned.
All right.
It had like a 2 out of 5 stars on
Really?
for the Netflix rating. I was like, wait, it's not a bad movie. People really didn't like how it played out, I guess.
Popcorn.
You got him, Brett. You're doing a very good job at skipping those off the ground so that they combust right at the zombie's ankles.
Maybe I'll check this movie out because I'm always down for something to make me feel something.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. It's a good cat and mouse. And Bacon is just a disgustingly.
All right.
He's a disgusting antagonist in this film.
4 selected.
I don't know which teleportation. Maybe if we check our like, reach the main portal. We did that.
Pad 3 select. Pad 1 selected. Pad 2,
Yeah, I'm not sure which one to do, my brother.
Selected.
I'll go for 4.
There's only one way to find out. At least we can always get back.
Yeah. I want to follow that dude. I don't know where he went though. Yeah, I remember
That's
this
the game, huh? That's the fought game
That's
you
the
play.
fought the game you play. Yeah, this wasn't it. And now I'm all lost and shit.
This seems familiar territory.
Oh yeah, we've definitely been here. The question is, how do we get back to the teleporter? Hello? What? I'm gonna take his appearance as a good thing.
Yeah. Talk about silver lining.
Oh. Alright, that's a dead end. Never mind. We have to track down that doctor, shove a grenade in his ass. That's what we do here. Hello?
I think I would have lost my mind by now.
Definitely.
As a soldier, I think I just would have sat at a computer and done some work.
Normalcy.
The zombies are just banging on the glass outside. They don't seem to be able to break through, so.
Dun, 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 dun. I not always think about that, but that's like yet another reason why I think that people are being extremely naive when they say they can't wait for the zombie apocalypse or shit like that.
You hate that stuff.
I don't hate it. I just think it's indicative of their extreme naivete. Like it tells me immediately, like, oh, you don't think very often, or you don't think before you open your mouth enough.
Yeah.
Because like the thing that I'm referring to is like, you know, let's say you are lucky enough to survive the initial outbreak and all that shit.
Right. And you get your wits about you fast enough to what's the word? Seclude yourself.
Right. If you are like holed up somewhere and being sieged by the undead, like it's gonna take a lot for your sanity to survive the sounds of their incessant moaning outside.
That's
the banging
true.
on the walls, dude.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point. That's something you don't think about.
Exactly.
Can I blame Hollywood for people's naivete and lack of reverence for the threat of zombies? Can I do so by saying that the pattern in zombie films often is like the heroes are fine so long as they don't get any big ideas, it seems. And then it's the moment that some fringe member of the group decides to open a window or check his car. It's like that moment that ruins it for everybody. And so I think people think in their brains like, well, I'm not going to be the person that does that. I won't surround myself with people that do that. And as long as we keep all of the doors closed, we'll be fine.
I think the best zombie movies are the ones that aren't.
Pad 1, Pad 2.
Now all of a sudden,
selected.
Pad 3 and 4 are off limits. Whatever, I don't care. But
I'm outraged.
I just don't know where to go. I think the best zombie movies basically are the ones that don't. It's not about like how do these people survive and like can they make it through whatever. It's about watching people become transformed, not necessarily by a fucking zombie bite, but just under stress and duress.
Wow.
And that's what ultimately screws people. It's rarely the zombies. It's like what people become in order to survive. You know.
Do you think of zombie films as being in the horror genre?
Classically, yeah.
And so, would you say that the zombie films promote character arc for their cast more often than the genre at large?
Not necessarily, no.
Mm.
Zombie film.
I couldn't trick you into a broad generalization, a sweeping statement.
Not today.
I thought I got your guard down. I was going to trick you into saying something absolute, and you did not fall for it.
But maybe I'm just trying to concentrate and figure out where the fuck I'm going.
I appreciate that. I appreciate someone's doing that.
Homeboy, look, all I know is this. Homeboy teleported away, right? And I was like, I figured I had to follow that dude. Hold on. What? Look, it says personnel. It says current mission objective, reach the main portal. Like, we've done that and then some, right? That's like the last thing we saw that let us know that we were on the right track, right?
Aye.
Oh boy. I don't know, man. It's looking kind of dirty in here, man. I don't like it. Remember that video?
No.
You remember you didn't really help you out as much as I should have. Do you remember the evil little strawberry?
Oh, so vaguely.
It was like an internet video, pretty early shit. And it was just like an animation of a strawberry, like it was an asshole and a baby.
High school era.
Yeah. And he's like, the baby shows up and he kind of looks like a really crudely drawn Tommy Pickles. The strawberry who has like arms and legs, and he's the size of strawberry. He stands up and he's like, "You want the strawberry?" And the baby nods and he's like, "You can't have it. You're just a stupid baby. You're a stupid baby, man." And I think Pac-Bell's Cannon starts to play. The baby starts to like, in what is definitely like a recorded actual baby's voice. Starts to say things like, "I'm not stupid." And he gets really mad. Do you remember that video?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I remember having seen it.
I think it's called the evil strawberry. You guys gotta look that up.
Man, those little bits of animated pleasure that just picked up steam at various points in internet history. Mm-hmm. Where do they all go? There's probably I'm sure there's a meme library somewhere. If that would even be considered a meme.
I think we were in here, right? I think.
This is where we saw that dude.
Pretty sure?
Jump between the Bose headphones.
I'm pretty sure? Yeah. Maybe it's not? Am I wrong?
I mean, it looks so similar if it's not exactly the same place. Okay. Getting smart, Brett. Getting smart.
Damn. Hold on, maybe there's like a... Is there like a map?
You're saying no because that hallway proved to you that
was a dead end.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
Yeah. Guys, pretty sure set destination, right?
Go over here. Yeah, this was the same room. So what did we choose last time? 4?
I did 4, and I know where 3 ends up. I know where 1 and 2 ends up. The problem is I don't want any of those. Like, I assumed I had to get in here and follow the dude.
Yeah,
maybe
but we don't know that that's not the case. Maybe that was just a nice little texture tease.
Wait, teleporter access transfer to control station. Yeah. That's where we're at.
Pad 1 selected.
Uh-huh. So that's pad 1 in this room. And I can set it to the balcony.
Selected. Pad 1
Guys,
selected.
I just want to follow the man. This is pad 1 that I selected. Yeah, it's like literally right there.
Good work. Pad 2 balcony, it said.
Yeah, that's the one I just did a second ago. Yeah, we're literally in the same room already.
But are we in the same timeline?
Ooh, well, that's a good question. I'm just sitting here waiting to throw a grenade at somebody. Oh, I can't wait.
What was the name of that demo again, man? The Guillermo del Toro demo. They never released the real film. They took it off from the line.
The real film?
The real one, man.
They're the same to you. They're the same to you. The games and film are the same to you.
Do you realize this is the second time I've referred to that as a film because it was so cinematic?
Pad 2.
Was it?
Selected.
I loved it, yeah. I felt like I watched you
play it. What do you mean
it.
by cinematic, though? Like, because to me, it was the opposite of cinematic. Like, no movie would ever feel like that or be made like that. It was certainly immersive, but like, I guess that's the point, is that it was so immersive that it didn't feel like a film to me. It didn't feel cinematic. It felt...
Well, you were immersed in a different way that I was because you were playing through it, right? So
yeah.
For me, it was a series of go-rounds. What's the name of the game, first of all, so they can...
PT. We're talking about PT.
PT, you guys. I know you all know what it is. I don't know anything. But I was watching every go-round. There was like a different... There was a different twist to the story, a different reveal. So it felt very like narratively driven to me, even though it was circuitous. And so I remember it as a movie in my brain. Then I have to remember that movies and games aren't the same thing.
No, they're not. As much as people want them to be. See, you want them to be. I don't want them to be.
I don't have a preference, but they're all it's all going down the same drain, baby.
I mean, it certainly seems that way. I wish they wouldn't. Like, I don't want games to feel like movies. We have movies for that, you know? I want games to do things.
Brett, why not just put on a pair of goggles and be in the movie, Brett?
Oh, what are we talking about? Are you talking about VR?
VR is trying to make them the same thing, bro.
But once again, I think there's a difference between, like, presenting something passive in a VR way, which is fine, and presenting something active in a VR way, which is like VR games, which is also fine. I think it's important to remember the strengths and weaknesses of every medium. And I think when we start to homogenize things, that's when things all become bland and shitty.
Why do you think the audio-visual industry at large wants to mash them together and make movies an active experience?
Do they want to make movies an active experience?
Yes.
I think they want to make games a passive experience.
Oh, on my side of things, yeah, people are trying to make movies an active experience. They're like putting tens of millions of dollars and more.
How so? What are they doing?
Like various studios and production companies have funded initiatives, or in the past 5 or so years, to develop properties based on IP that they own that are active.
What do you mean properties?
Like, there's the Star Wars, the VR Star Wars playthrough. There's the...
Is that not a video game, though? Is that not a game?
No, it's like an experience that you go to.
The very fact that that word has to be used, I think, is evidence of the blending, the neutering and the blending of both of these mediums. Like, look, if people enjoy this stuff, I think that's great, but I think when you make something an experience as opposed to a movie or a game, I think both lose something.
Uh-huh.
For example, if I'm playing a game, like I actually want to play, like I don't want to take the controller to be taken out of my hand. I like to actually play the motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
I like for my, I like to have to make choices all the time, and I like for those choices to actually have ramifications.
Uh-huh.
If I'm watching a movie, I don't necessarily like let's say, for example, if the ratios were just flipped, I don't want like to be watching a movie at the theater and then all of a sudden like the movie ends and I go, what happened? They're like, well, you didn't press the button at the right time. And I'm like, well, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I guess what I'm saying is I understand that like everybody's different and some people want their passive in different ratios. They're passive and they're active in different ratios than I do.
Yeah.
I think there's probably room for everything. But I think the difference is that I think the real problem happens where that people go, they don't know how to tell a story in a game without aping cinema at this point. And then I talk to people and they're like, well, what are you supposed to do? And I'm like, no, there's all kinds of things you can do. Hello.
Nice. Do we take him as a good sign?
Was this? This looks like another...
This looks good. This looks fresh.
Maybe. Maybe the control panel's up there. I'll go check. Anyway.
So
I'm not trying to wax
people are like,
poetic.
well, what are games supposed to do if not ape films?
Right. And I'm like, dude, there's so many things you can do. They don't believe in it because they think that like, no, this is the way you're supposed to do things. Shit like that. Was this the fucking control room? Am I wrong? I think this may have been where we were.
In my memory, the control panel was on the other side
Pad 1 selected.
of the teleporter.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's try pad 1 and see what happens, huh? Please don't take me back to the other fucking pad, dude.
Pad 2 selected.
It says hallway,
Pad 3
storage. I remember this.
Pad 2.
Have we been to 3?
Definitely.
Pad 3 select 1 selected.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Red wormhole. We're traveling through those massive tentacles that are taking over.
Okay, so that's 1. Which makes sense. Is this where this is what I want to know. Is this the room where we saw the dude just now? I'm trying to like remember what it felt like, and I don't know if it was. I think this might be an alternate teleporter.
Yeah, this is
not we saw the dude in the other teleporter?
Yeah, this is not the same room. Because the room that we saw him in, we were behind glass that was squared up looking directly at the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, by the way, we don't know if this teleport chase game is what we're supposed to be doing, but we do know that we haven't seen any enemies in a while. So.
Yeah. I mean, I saw one a second ago. And this is pad 3. This is the storage room. So, once again, like...
Can you step on that little elevator type situation?
This?
Yeah.
This is not an elevator. That's the pad. That is literally pad 3.
Oh,
that is like
that's where we appear.
The last choice that we had on that alternate teleporter.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little dark and creepy.
Just a little.
I can feel the cold breeze.
I just want to end it all. Oh, maybe I should end it all.
No.
Should I? I'm going to end it all.
Why are we all?
Yeah, I'm going to end it.
Why? Oh my gosh. Why would you?
Because
why?
I want to give my full attention to when the dude. Hold on.
Oh, because in your eyes, we haven't made any progress since we saw the dude.
Well, yeah, we haven't. And you know what?
Use your ears. It announces which pad he goes to.
Maybe it does.
It should, but it won't.
Don't say that.
Knowing my luck.
Check it out. Boom. We're right back here, y'all. Check it out. So, oh yeah.
The funk
Hold
soul.
on. Decon system sealed. Cycle decontamination exchange sequence to access sealed chamber. Sorry, sealed sector.
Decontamination chamber sequence initiated.
We know homeboy's coming. Oh. Asshole. Uh-huh. And I'm gonna double check down here one more again. So did we go down there? Maybe we did. Oh, don't be a dick. Nice. Can't go through here, right? See, I thought we had to get in here. Because there's stuff in there. Check that out. There is some stuff in there, brother. But maybe not.
What?
What?
You think that's just decoration?
No. I think we can get in there, but I don't know how to get in there right now.
Okay, then I'll flag it in our minds.
So here's the decon room.
Started. Primary system failure. System shutdown. Backup systems online.
Okay.
All right.
Stop him.
Maintenance personnel needed in chamber 3.
This is like another room altogether, brother.
Man, you seem to be tagging him on that first throw every time, and still, well, that worked.
Oh,
She said something about chamber 3. I know that.
this is a different room.
So we've yet to come back here in the last loop of things.
Yeah, this is a completely different room.
So let's never leave.
So where the fuck did he go? Maybe I can look and see. It doesn't tell you like last.
Oh,
So look.
he just went to
It says
hell.
teleporter station 3. So we found teleporter stations 1 and 2, right?
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out is like, okay, now how do we follow this guy? Okay. Choose destination, previous target, exit pad. Fucking 1?
Pad 1 selected.
I think you're right that the game definitely wants us to now hop in this teleporter.
Man, I hope so.
Making progress, Marine? Your journey is futile.
We're good.
You
That's
will
new.
die, and your soul will be mine.
We're on the other side of this bridge that you just jumped
Yes,
in.
we are.
Good work, Brett. Smart. I thought you'd lost it when you jumped down there.
Nah, man.
I was worried.
I'm a genius.
You are a genius. You went to genius school.
Guys, look, here's all it comes down to. Sometimes, you get lost when you haven't played the game in a while and everything looks the same. You know what I mean?
You will never find the thing you seek.
Yeah, I'm not.
Trapped in hell forever.
Hell. Are we going to go to hell? Like, for real? Oh.
Oh, boy.
Greg. I think this might be it.
When you say it, I mean
Just
clearly where we
wait.
need to be.
Watch. Also, this is great, right?
Yeah, what does that say on the right? I don't want to look at it. Oh, suffer.
Oh, this is... Well, this... Oh, shit.
Oh, he's new.
Did not like that.
Huh, that was one of the scarier approaches.
Why?
The way he was hobbling.
little Texas chainsaw, huh?
Yeah,
Little
also the
Leatherface.
shark fin on his head.
Dude, it... Was this like the first place to get hit?
Oh my gosh.
Hated that.
Wow.
This looks important. I'm gonna go the other way first.
A whole new teleporter.
All right, who's gonna pop out of
Working
this
too hard or
fucking-
hardly working?
You're... I think you have to like make a certain amount of money to tell that joke or
For
find it
sure.
funny.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Oh,
Man, bones are resilient, brother.
You relaxed
never mind.
him. You relaxed him.
I'm sure we'll find something to explain this eventually. What is this? 104? Let's get in there, baby.
All right, cutscene. Oh, I see. He trapped us.
That's the eye that like a conservative dude gives his son when he thinks his son is gay. Oh, biggin!
All right.
Oh!
This is very Stranger Thingsy. This copied Stranger Things. Uh-oh, what the... Was that your grenade? What was that?
No, they throw green shit.
Oh my gosh. Not a fan.
I need more room, baby.
Good job, Brett.
Hey, fellas.
You have these huge twins.
All right.
Oh my gosh, they're really hurling those things. Oh, we have an 85 mile per hour throw there.
Seriously. One
Oh,
down.
nice. Luckily
These things are like...
Oh, he's finally learning how to go down the stairs, but it was too late.
Can we talk about how many rockets I have, dude?
How many did you have left?
No, I have like a lot.
Oh,
I must have
good.
picked up like a ton eventually. The Devil's Bunghole!
Devil's Bunghole made it to top of the charts in 1993.
Oh! Woe, for the great day of his wrath has come, and who shall be able to stand? Man, the Bible is a...
Oh my gosh, an entirely new space.
Welcome
weapons.
to Real Talk Hell, you guys.
Welcome to Real Talk Hell, where we get into the issues plaguing those trapped in hell.
Guys, welcome to fucking real... We thought we were in hell. No.
We're not?
Well, now we're in hell.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Before
This is-
we thought we were in hell. Yeah,
But
yeah.
that was not... No, that was just
No,
Mars,
this is
brother.
actual hell.
This
yeah.
is hell. What was I going to say? I was going to talk about the Bible. The Bible and like how much of a mixed bag it is because of like how many different sources it comes from. Like the tone of the Bible is all over the place, right? Then you get to like Revelations at the back end and that thing becomes metal as fuck. You know what I mean? It does. Next time on Weekend Warriors, you guys.
The Bible becomes metal?
It does.
That's a good quote for the day.
See you guys later.
See you then.
Like, I wish you could go to the library and look at old gaming magazines like periodicals.
Uh-huh.
I think that shows how uneducated I am. Like,
Why?
but that's what I want to look at. You know what I mean? But it's, purely for nostalgia and shit.
I would make a counterpoint that it makes you quite academic, in fact.
Wow. Thank you for stroking me.